I think there might be some mighty fishy things going on at some of Trump's WWE-style rallies, Patriots. Look, I don't know if you've seen the latest polling coming out of these swing states, but Trump's losing by more than 20 points among the female voters. That's losing bigly right there. He ain't going to overcome that. And I figured it's probably a lot to do with him bragging about being the one to help get Roe v. Wade overturned by appointing those Supreme Court justices that lied during their confirmation hearings and said that it was settled law and they wouldn't touch it. And that's one of the first things they did. That probably ticks a lot of women off. And then it turns out that Brett Kavanaugh feller that Donald Trump's White House told the Department of Justice not to do a proper investigation. That's how he wound up there. So that ticks women off. And then that J.D. Vance fella says that he don't believe that women should be allowed to vote in the United States of America, at least not after this election, because he needs them to vote for him now. And he also says that there needs to be a law that women have to get permission from the government before they cross state lines so the government can do a proper inspection to find out whether they're pregnant before they leave. That way, if they come back unpregnant, they can prosecute them. That probably upsets women too and would cause them not to vote for Donald Trump and J.D. Vance. But you would think that would be it, but no, we got to keep sticking our nose in women's businesses for some reason, in places that just don't belong. Like we get upset because that Tim Walz put feminine products in bathrooms for girls and teachers and faculties, and we got all upset about that. That has nothing to do with us. We're not the ones suffering from that problem every single month, are we? I don't understand why we stick our nose in their business. And then it don't stop there. Now then, John Kennedy, senator there, is on the Senate floor, mad because Kamala Harris said that women in those hurricane-affected areas probably need tampons. And he's out there throwing a temper tantrum about tampons on the Senate floor, y'all. My Lord, why are we obsessed with women's menstrual cycles? That's crazy, y'all. They got a lot to deal with already without us interjecting into it. I mean, they got a lot on their plate. I mean, it ain't just the obvious thing. They go through a lot. I mean, it's stomach cramps and back cramps and headaches and mood swings and all that stuff. They have to deal with a whole lot for us to just go out there and make it worse on them for some stupid reason. I mean, women's bodies are complicated. Have you ever explored one? Well, I have, okay? And I'm here to tell you right now, those things have got hills and valleys and peaks and curves and cracks and crevices and even caves, y'all. It's a geometrical masterpiece is what it is. And that ain't even dealing with what's going on inside there. Right? That right there is a scientific, medical, biological minefield is what that is. So we need to leave the women's alone. Hey, we're lucky it ain't us. Could you imagine that every single month we knew our wieners was going to bleed out for a week straight, y'all? Nothing we could do about it. It's just going to bleed out right there. And no, we wouldn't need tampons or nothing like that, but you shove a Q-tip in it and that'll get you by for a while, you know. And then even if we're in a natural disaster, guess what? It ain't going to stop. Our wieners are still going to leak, even in a natural disaster. You know how mad we'd be if we didn't have our Q-tips? We'd be real mad if we didn't have our Q-tips because our wieners would just sit there and bleed and bleed and bleed. Nothing we could do about it, y'all. So, like I said, hurricanes don't stop those things from coming. They're more powerful than hurricanes, is what they are. And we need to leave women alone, keep our nose out of their business, all right? Especially without their permission. But see, anyway, that's a lot of the reason why the women's are mad. They're not voting for Donald Trump. But I noticed something, going back to his rallies here, is that there in Pennsylvania and Scranton, the firefighters unions ain't supporting him either. So Donald Trump had people dress up like firefighters to pretend that they were supporting him. And then the firefighters union had to come out and say, no, we're not supporting Donald Trump. Those people aren't firefighters. So if he's doing that, well, then he knows the women ain't supporting him either. Hey, maybe at some of his other rallies, you know what he's doing? Paying MAGA dudes to dress up like women, pretend they're supporting him. It could be right in their wheelhouse, y'all, because the adult film industry every year releases their genres that are the most searched for, and in red states, transgender is what they're looking for. So, hey, MAGA men, they want to dress up like women secretly anyway, and then if Trump's paying them to do it, I mean, why would they not, y'all? It gives them an excuse to do it then. And then there's added benefits like Trump could come over there and grab them by their fake hoo-haws without permission. Come up and kiss them without permission like Trump says he likes to do and stuff like that. So there is added benefits to it. So it could be going on because he knows the women ain't supporting him. If he's going to pay people to dress up like firefighters, then why not pay people to dress up like women too? What I'm saying. So y'all keep your eye out some of these WWE style rallies that he's having there, and look for hairy legs and mustaches and beards and stuff like that, because hey, that could be going on, y'all. So keep your eye out. All right, Inmate Trump 2024.